Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Nebcaster, and today I am joined by the owner of World Rec Wrestling, Saki. Pleased to
Yes,
have
hello,
you
hello,
here
hello.
tonight. Saki,
Thank you
listen,
for having me.
let me tell you, I've seen your stuff for a very long time. Great show. I love Dawson's Return. I love everything about it. It's been going off. Your show's been popping off. But most recently, speaking about shows, what the hell happened at Rebirth, man? Can you go into
Look,
detail? What the hell was that?
so some of you may know who were at the show. Um, Opening part of the of Rebirth was TJF versus Jetstream for the WRW World Championship. It was going like any other regular show, and all of a sudden, I'm sitting in my office. Of course, I'm not at the show prematurely because I had to step away, and I was at my office at WRW's headquarters, and all of a sudden I get a call, and I'm being informed that, hey, something went wrong. So I look back at the stuff and I see that FRW's uh I don't know what is it. I don't know what to call it either. Is it a team or just this group of FRW wrestlers? But Cheese was along with them, and they attacked Jetstream and Britt, TJF, and all of a sudden they're breaking everything. They're attacking my commentator. They're breaking up stuff. They broke the announcement table, and of course my security all came out and took him out of the building. But I don't know what the meaning behind it was. I know, yes, I did throw some friendly banter after Calm Before the Storm, but never in my mind did I expect they were going to come into my home and basically defecate it and
Well,
dismantle everything that I've done.
they didn't just go into your own home. No, they went to your booth at WrestleCon. I heard, like your own stage and whatnot.
Yes.
The hell
So
happened there as well?
right after everything, I was near the arena where WrestleCon was taking place, so I went to go to the panel. Um of course, conducted by Sway. We went to the panel, everything was going fine. Questions were being asked, and then started questions about FRW came around. So of course, yeah, we were throwing friendly banter, and of course the question was brought up about what happened at Rebirth. I explained my like what I was feeling at that moment. I was feeling aggression, how I trusted somebody with quite literally my own belt, in my company, and he comes into my home and literally just spits in my face. So of course, when I mentioned that, his little music plays and he comes out on the panel not only by himself but with the same members, which was Zero, Wave, Shay Cross, and if I remember correctly, it was just those four men came onto the stage. So I was very confused. I was like, okay, what do you guys want? What are you here for? Of course, we had some back and forth stuff, but turns out what I didn't expect was that other member that was part of the people who came on Rebirth was actually Sway. And when I realized that, I knew we were kind of in a predicament. So we left off the panel. Of course, me and my team, we left off the panel, and when we did, we came around. Of course, we had to get our get backs. We had to, you
Yeah,
know, I'm the type of person, you
yeah.
shoot the first shot, I'm gonna shoot back. So of course, we came back on the panel. We had a little brawl, and of course they had the upper hand on us because
They were
Sway eventually
very
revealed this
swayed.
card that he was actually with them, with on FRW side, and of course hit
So,
us from behind.
so of course, as we all know, Sway is the one hosting all this
Mhm.
WrestleCon stuff. Would you go out of your way and say it was a trap?
Honestly, at this point, I that's what I'm believing, because it just seems so weird that out of nowhere, um, I was like the first person. He came up to me and told me, "Hey, I want you to have a panel at WrestleCon." Originally, when WrestleCon first opened, we were supposed to WRW was supposed to have the first day, but of course, because of some technical difficulties, we weren't able to get it to the first day. So I feel like at this point, it was some sort of plan, some trap that they put, and now, of course, we're basically on full alert now with going anywhere basically. My staff is being, we're all on guard. We're
Yeah.
all just
So,
trying to know where the next thing's gonna happen.
so when it when it comes to all this, like you just said, you're ready to get your get backs, aren't you? You tried doing that
Yes.
WrestleCon. Do you have anything else planned for them?
Well, I don't want to say too much in case they watch this, but I do want to kind of throw a curveball and say FRW's headquarters just recently opened,
Ooh.
so I may or may not have to go pay a visit to Cheese's office directly
Well,
and maybe
so
have a talk.
so you just mentioned that they may be watching this. If Mr. Cheese is watching this, go on ahead, say something to him right now.
You know what, Cheese? If you're watching this, you have opened up a floodgate that now cannot be sealed. You took my trust, the trust that I gave you as not only a owner but as a wrestler. I gave you that trust. You even won my trust by winning a belt in my company, and I gave you the responsibility, what a host would do. I gave you a place in my home, but yet you came in, spit in my face, and threw it all away. So you know what, Cheese? I want you to be on alert because I will get my get back. I will get my debt played back in blood no matter what happens. You started a fight, and it's a fight that I will finish. So even if you're watching this or any other your members from FRW or your roster is watching this, it's on notice. My roster and I will get my get back. Sooner or later, I definitely will.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Saki for coming out here tonight. Um, I had to quickly edit this because my cat just walked in my room. Anyways, so yeah, thank you for answering all those questions. Some big reveals. Of course, talking about the whole rebirth and WrestleCon stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
now, quote unquote, stay high alert. FRW, especially at your performance center at your base or whatnot. We should call it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Nebcaster signing off.